We are now going for a little wander. We've just left the recycling bins and you can see the view all the way around. It's very quiet normally, but this morning we've had about 3 or 4 vehicles go past. So I shall stay to the edge of the road and be quiet. We're coming up to the main part of the hamlet of La Pila. And over the other side of, I suppose, the valley is another village, which the name I haven't got straight yet. I've looked on a map and I just can't work it out, but I'm not very good at pronunciation anyway. So, but it's a quiet Sunday morning, and you would expect it. Excuse the bumps, but the road isn't that smooth, as is pretty normal with roads. So I think somebody's expecting a cold spell with the amount of logs there. So having had a look at the weather forecast for today, they reckon it's going to hit 33. And yesterday it was supposed to get up into the 30s. Oh, the little dog coming along, who's ignoring me today, chased me through the hamlet one day, virtually screaming, bless him, so never mind. And I don't know if you can see the 2 birds that were having a bit of an argument up there. We're just, there, as you can see, there's lots of things to do your recycling. I don't know what that is, whether it's maybe an old water thing or something, because there's a trough underneath it. I don't know. If you go down the road here to your right, that's how you get down to the village across the other way, and it's another road into Thaheen. So, but going this way, we'll see the edge of the reservoir, or you'll see it in the distance, which is near us. Oh, big dog shouting at me now. Over there. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, big dog was chained up, which I don't think is very fair, but I suppose there's enough around here. I'll stop for a minute. Now we've left the dogs, that's a view, or a different view over the polytunnels, and the horse that I used to talk to in the field along here has now become a brown horse. So obviously whoever owns a field has more than one horse. But this one doesn't, he's far away, so he doesn't seem to want to come and get his carrot. So I will just throw them over the gate so he can get them later. There we go. Hopefully they will be found later. So it's amazing how everything, because we've had the bit of rain and now we've got some sunshine, although today it seems to be clouding over a bit, it's amazing how everything is growing so quickly and becoming so lush. It's absolutely beautiful. And it is nice to be in the countryside still. Haven't got used to it being back in the UK, because I know we lived in a town, but we lived at the very edge of the town, and we looked out on the countryside with the cows 20 foot away from us, which was brilliant, you know. So it is nice to still be able to be next to nature, or so close to nature. So. The roads are rather twisty and windy, and the vehicle we have bought over here, because it's been adapted to cope with my wheelchair, it's quite long. It's a Peugeot Expert, but it's about, I think he said it's about 15 metres long. So, no, can't be that long, 5 metres. So it's a fairly long thing. or it's maybe not quite that long, but it is long. I don't know. I'm no good with figures, never have been. So you get a lot of birds around here as well. Hang on, I've got to stop to put my glasses on. I'm going into the sun again. And it is nice, and in the evening you hear the crickets and the grasshoppers, and they don't half make a noise. So, oh look, some water. I wonder how that got there. So, and yet more olive trees. And looking at the olive trees next to the villa, if all the little buds that are on the tree are actually baby olives, then they're going to have a large crop of olives. It's incredible how many there are. And then ahead of us is another village, or hamlet. Again, I don't know the name, and I'm going to have to slow down going down this hill because it's a bit steep. So a quick change of speed. I don't really want to slide all the way down the hill with no control. It's not fun. Not anymore anyway, I'm getting old or something. So, and the one thing that we have discovered since we've been over here, that land is very, very cheap. Looking at some properties, you can get a villa with a three-bedroom villa sitting on 10,000 square meters of land for about 100,000, you know, and it's amazing because they don't seem to value the land because Spain is such a big country and they have a lot of it, you know. So over there you can see the reservoir, which is very popular with people just going to be near water, and also people who are fishing and such like, you know. So somebody tending their olive trees. Oh, they're having their tea break. It must be about 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, but there's a few of them just sat down in the olive grove there. It may be Sunday, but it's growing country, and plants need tending every day, just like animals do. So, you know. And you get lots of little reservoirs like the one in front of us all around the place, which they use to irrigate the various land. The trees on the left are almond trees. There seem to be quite a lot of them around as well. And there's an awful lot of poppies growing. And it's nice to see the bright, vibrant colours. There's the yellow of the, I think it's ragwort. There's the lilac over there of, I don't know what that is, but it's like a daisy. No, it's not. It's the petunia type thing. And there's a lot of those just growing wild as well. So, you know, it's a very nice area. The polytunnel, you can see that I can't actually distinguish what they are growing. A lot of them grow flowers, but I don't know what's in that one. So, and I met the landlord this morning on the way to the recycling, and he'd been picking some beans and some asparagus, which they grow quite a lot of both around here. Well, he's growing a lot of broad beans because there's a heck of a lot in the garden, which we are allowed to pick and eat. But I'm getting fed up of broad beans, but hey, that's all right, you know. And on Wednesday he was at the market, I met him there, and he was buying some more plants, or, you know, sort of already started but little plants, so he's planted them in the garden. So there's both him and Hub have got bits of the garden, you know, so we're producing little bits here and there, so you know.